As one of the world's leading military forces, the US Air Force has always been at the forefront of innovation and technology. From the first powered flight in 1903 to the development of modern aircraft and drones, the Air Force has consistently pushed the boundaries of what is possible in aviation. And its most recent invention is no different. The US Air Force has admitted to creating something so advanced that it will destroy everything. So, join us as we unravel this latest and sophisticated creation of the US Air Force, whose super advanced capabilities will no doubt send shivers down your spine. The US Air Force has transformed ultra-short, pulsed lasers into powerful weapons that can be used in various military settings. These lasers have a history dating back to the 1970s, but they've recently been upgraded to become more versatile and effective for military use. This new laser tech is set to significantly boost the capabilities of military tools and is causing quite a stir in the defense industry. Although still in the testing phase, these advanced lasers have shown promising results and are gearing up to be used in real military operations soon. But let's dive deeper into how these lasers actually work. The tactical ultra-short pulsed laser is super potent, reaching an intensity 1,000,000 times stronger than sunlight. Despite its power, it's built to be portable and carried by soldiers in the field. Once activated, this laser shoots out rapid and powerful pulses directed at its target. These pulses are incredibly quick and forceful, capable of slicing through tough materials like steel effortlessly. Beyond its role as a weapon, this laser has other uses too. It can be employed for non-lethal purposes, like disabling electronic devices or temporarily blinding enemies. By emitting a high-energy beam of light, it can make precise and forceful strikes. This beam is so strong that it can pierce metal, break glass, and even knock out electronic systems in the blink of an eye. This super-advanced laser, created by the US Air Force, is a game-changer. It shoots out really quick bursts of light, so quick that we're talking about a femtosecond, which is a teeny-tiny fraction of a second. This means it's incredibly fast, like super-duper fast. Now, the cool thing about this laser is that it can cut, weld, and melt stuff with super precision. Imagine cutting through things without making the surrounding area hot. It's like magic. This makes it perfect for all sorts of military uses, like figuring out targets, measuring distances, and messing up enemy gear. When the laser hits something, its energy quickly goes into that thing. Then, something really interesting happens. The material heats up and expands, setting off a kind of spiral reaction. Here's the scoop. The expansion creates a shock wave that travels through the material, causing a little explosion on the surface. This shock wave takes away a tiny bit of material, leaving a neat and precise cut. It's like a mini explosion that cuts things just right. This laser isn't just a military thing, it's expected to change lots of industries. And if you're wondering how it gets so powerful and speedy, it all starts with something called a medium. Basically, a special material is released to boost the laser's energy. Then, an electric current makes this material excited, and it starts sending out particles of light called photons. These photons go through a bunch of mirrors and lenses, which shape and focus the laser into a super concentrated quick burst. This super cool laser that the US Air Force has come up with is just the start of something big. It's not like your regular lasers you might have heard about. This one is super special because it's incredibly fast and strong. It can do a lot more than just your average laser. This laser is so quick that it can make super short bursts of light. Those bursts are so fast, like 1,000,000 times quicker than anything humans usually make. Imagine how powerful that is. It's so strong, it's like a huge amount of energy, packed into a tiny, tiny moment. One thing that makes this laser really special is that it can do things that other lasers can't. It can work with stuff in ways that regular lasers can't even dream of. For example, it can make really powerful light beams or turn solid stuff into plasma. It's kind of like opening up a whole new world of possibilities. Now, think about what this laser could do for the military. It's like having a superhero gadget. It could help stop enemy drones, mess up their vehicles, or even mess with their communication. And guess what? It can work from far away, like a mile. That means it can be used in lots of different situations. Plus, this laser isn't picky about where it goes. It can be put on lots of things, like vehicles, airplanes, and even ships. That's what makes it so special. It's like a super versatile tool that can help in all sorts of military missions. The new tactical ultra-short pulse laser is a remarkable invention, praised by military experts for its potential to transform how America defends its land and keeps people safe. It's unlike any other laser out there. This laser is built using strong fibers made from special materials that make its beam incredibly powerful and accurate. These fibers are coated in a way that makes the light stronger as it moves through them. This makes the laser beam travel super fast, almost impossible to avoid. It can strike with more force and accuracy than other lasers we know. One cool thing about this laser is that it can do more than just cause damage. Its powerful fibers allow it to work in non-lethal ways, like temporarily disabling enemies without hurting them permanently. It's also got something called adaptive optics, which helps it adjust its beam to deal with changes in the air, so it stays on target even over long distances and despite different weather conditions. That's a big deal, especially in places where things can change fast. This laser can produce really quick pulses of light with precise control, and it's even able to sense things from far away. What's more, it can change its wavelength. Now, why does that matter? Different materials absorb different kinds of light, so being able to change its wavelength helps this laser target lots of different materials. By adjusting this, the laser can perform its best in different situations. The Air Force sees endless possibilities for this laser. It can be used in so many ways, not just for taking out threats, but also for a bunch of other tasks, all thanks to its flexibility and super precise abilities. It's a powerful tool that could be a game changer in how the military operates and keeps people safe. The ultra-short pulsed laser, TUSPL, is quite impressive because it can be adjusted to fit different needs. For instance, it can produce light waves that match what a material can absorb best, or lessen how much energy is soaked up by the air. This helps the laser keep its power even over long distances. This special laser can have multiple beams at once. When it does this, it can aim at many dangers all at the same time, making it super useful for defense. It's accurate whether it's using one beam or many. There's also a special mode where the laser quickly scans an area and targets many dangers fast. This is really handy when there are lots of threats around. It helps the laser deal with all of them quickly. The US Air Force thinks the different ways this laser can shoot beams make it extremely valuable. But since this laser gets really hot when it's used a lot, it can stop working well. So, to keep it working great, it has a clever cooling system. This system uses both air and liquid to keep the laser from overheating. The air part uses fans to blow air around the laser parts, while the liquid part uses a special liquid to take away the heat. This kind of laser is expected to have a big impact in military operations. It can be used in different situations and on different things like vehicles, planes, and ships, which makes it a super useful tool for the military. The Air Force's latest laser is designed to be smart about its cooling. It can adjust the cooling level based on how much heat it generates. This not only ensures that the laser operates at its best, but also helps save energy. However, the real star of the show is the laser's advanced control systems. The tactical ultra-short pulse laser comes with high-tech controls, allowing it to be operated from a distance automatically. The control system includes different components that work together to keep the laser working at its best. These components include a laser energy control system, a beam quality control system, and a beam pointing control system. The laser energy control system manages the amount of energy the laser emits, making sure it stays within the desired range. It also keeps an eye on the laser's temperature to ensure it stays just right, as extreme temperatures can affect performance. The beam quality control system is responsible for maintaining the laser beam's quality, ensuring it stays focused and stable. This system can detect any changes in the beam and makes adjustments on the spot to keep it top-notch. Lastly, the beam pointing control system ensures the laser beam always points in the right direction. It uses sensors and algorithms to constantly track the laser's position, making corrections as needed to keep it on target. All these fancy control systems work together, allowing the TUSPL to deliver a highly focused and stable beam of energy with incredible accuracy. It's no surprise that this laser technology has become a vital part of the US Air Force's arsenal. The tactical ultra-short pulse laser isn't just powerful, it's also efficient and cost-effective, needing minimal maintenance and having a long lifespan. While we can't predict the future for the tactical ultra-short pulse laser, it's a tech marvel worth keeping an eye on. As it continues to advance, we can expect it to become an even more essential part of the US military's toolkit. If you enjoyed learning about the tactical ultra-short pulse laser, consider subscribing to our channel for more exciting updates on cutting-edge technologies and discoveries.